Scientologists believe this about Genesis, although it's pretty fucking unlikely they'll agree. In the beginning was a shitload of self-conscious emptiness, like in the other versions. Shit, it was boring. So the emptiness kind of decided to, like, play itself at chess, cut itself up into bits. So, like, all the bits were kind of singing and dancing, you know? It was way cool and, like, divine. And they saw that it was, like, awesome. As time passed on, quite a few of the bits decided, for reasons known only to themselves, to fuck over the multitude. They jolted their brains with this humongous 17-dimensional taser, then sat down to see how the crazies were going to behave after that. The multitude took to pissing over each other. What would you do if someone fucked you over? You would not piss off an immortal dude, but how'd you like to see the guy bent out of shape by having his 3 dimensions reduced by a factor of 1? You and me are used to this shit, but for them, it was like a hedge trimmer in a nut. Cut to the chase. They battled full on, looked around, went to eat. Hyperbolic devastation upon the Earth. These dudes were the size of fucking galaxies! So they figured enough was enough, and instead of busting stuff, they'd build stuff instead. And lo, they adopted the criminal codex to put an end to really dangerous wackos. Then came forth the Constitution and a Bill of Rights, yes, the whole bureaucracy. And a country came from the ruins. Everyone built a dwelling of a size in keeping with the scale of his own perversions, and then locked himself inside, like a headcase. It was like those online games where you steal other people's cows, and it was good. They had tournaments, annual victories, raids. The whole project turned out really neat, but then a bunch of cheats muscled in, fucked it over so thoroughly the whole thing shut down, and the cozy dwellings went too. So a prison universe was created for evildoers. Don't forget, we're gods, right? Who were banished there. Then a few others got sent there, and a few more, and then some. And ultimately, there walked upon the earth a few good men. Everyone else was partying on a penal colony, like there was no tomorrow. Then a couple of guys armed themselves to the teeth and socked it out over who was the leanest, meanest god in the prison. They began lording it over the others and giving out the orders. So they wised up, got themselves together, and built themselves a prison inside the prison. And they slammed up their enemies inside it. Then a couple more villains too, and a few more. And pretty soon, everyone was locked up in there. Not long after, the whole cycle ran through again. And again. And again. And we are the last rejects from all these endless purges. The coolest dudes at the given moment fire out in space, flying spaceships, shooting cruddy missiles at each other from blasters. By the standards of gods, it's fucking shabby. We're here on this planet at the shithole of the universe, the place they send the whack jobs and petty crooks, the mother of all penal colonies. That's why there's so many assholes here. But the big city jackals have fucked the centre of the galaxy into a black hole, created the fucking mother of all recidivist hellholes, so that the only thing left for the rest of us is a fucking wipeout! There's fuck all there except some kind of black miasma, which leaves you hanging and twitching like an arse. Or not twitching, if you can't be arsed, and you can almost never be arsed. Nothing further is known, but you quickly figure out the place is really fucked, and those cunts are looking at us and laughing!